against Darren Williams. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Mourning. Hersey Hawkins on the way. Clock at 6, and they call an illegal screen here.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
Bogues against Williams. Pass to Boozer. Good, great play by Williams to set it up.
With his build and touch, Boozer can be lethal inside. What a strong finish.
Mourning a screen on Williams. Fires for 3. Johnson can't get it to go. And Randall has got the ball here for Albuquerque. Floats one up, and he lays it up and in.
Yeah, Randall does a good job. His frame alone helps to create some space. Just with a little pivot there, able to find a way to score.
Pass to Mourning. And now just over a minute played here in the first.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
Charlotte shooting their first free throws of the game. And he knocks down the first one.
And you gotta love the fire that Mourning plays with. His passion for the game is so special.
Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who you going to pick to send to the free throw line? And he's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good.
Smith's shot is good.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Now Bogues. Outside Curry. over Adebayo. Bank shot, no good. And Albuquerque with the possession. 4-point game. Smith on the wing, covered by Johnson.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Pass to Mourning. Outside Curry. Charlotte moving it around. Over Smith. Just 5 on the clock. And Curry the bucket on the assist by Johnson.
That's a needle in a haystack shot right there. You're not going to hit that one all that often.
Here's Smith. And the jam by J.R. Smith.
Love the court awareness on that one. Williams demonstrating his outstanding vision by setting up the open man.
A slow start for Charlotte in this one. Trailing by 4. So Charlotte calls timeout. They're first.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Yeah, they're like a 4-day-old soda right now, just flat. They're missing shots left and right and just not playing their best.
Wingate is checked in for Charlotte. And Albuquerque also making a change. Curry's checked in. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. And here's Hawkins. 6 on the shot clock. Lets it fly. Charlotte no good that time either. Albuquerque leading by 4. Smith kicks to Adebayo. Adebayo with a screen for Randall.
2 minutes remaining.
Adebayo against Curry. Fires the 3. Curry can't get it to go.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Pass to Wingate. Now here's Johnson. A minute 42 left in the first quarter. Mourning with the screen. And the Hornets miss again.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game. JR getting up huge that time. What a jam.
Charlotte trails by 6. Hawkins with it. Hasn't made one yet. Wingate passes to Mourning. Here is Wingate. Charlotte needs to get a shot. Curry can't get it to go.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point lane.
Here's Boozer. The shot is good off the backboard.
A guy that usually likes to work in close. Boozer noticed the soft coverage and able to knock that one down from the mid-range.
Curry against Hawkins. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
They get Carlos Boozer. This is his first free throw of the game. Charlotte making some changes. Gaddison comes in for Mourning. And it's Adams in for Hersey Hawkins.
A great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies. Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Adams' shot is off. Albuquerque leading by 8. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Curry with a wide open look. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Johnson, the pass to Curry. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
Del Curry taking 2 shots.
And he's good on the second. 7 seconds left in the first. Here's Smith. And Smith with the stuff.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
And so it's Albuquerque in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Albuquerque?
They've been so aggressive, going strong at the defense, looking to score off of that penetration.
Getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
And so in the game for Albuquerque, Joel Embiid out there with John Collins. Then it's Curry. Then it's Franz Wagner. And it's Caruso in at the shooting guard position.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Outside Curry. Shoots the three. And Curry pulls it down. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for Albuquerque. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. From the wing, that one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
He's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Curry's shot is off. Albuquerque leading by 13. Here's Collins driving to the basket. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Probing and looking confident right now, forcing the issue and timing it well. John Collins doing a nice job.
Hammonds, he's checked in for the Hornets. Bogues comes in for Adams. Charlotte calls timeout. We play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Bogues the pass to Reed.
Hey, yo, right here.
Curry against Bogues. Reed with a screen on Curry. Back to Reed. 5 on the clock. That's a miss, his second after 2 shots. And so here's Albuquerque. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Outside for Curry. Embiid with a screen on Curry. Outside Curry. Puts up a 3. Finds the hole for the second time from the floor. Now 2 for 5.
Using those sight lines to find an open guy. Embiid always ready to deliver.
Reed with a screen on Curry. Bogues the pass to Hammond. Charlotte moving the ball around. He gets that one.
And really a good job spotting his teammate near the bucket and then just pinpoint passing for the finish.
Way too easy for Collins. With ideal positioning, he's a real problem out there.
Charlotte trails by 18. And there's the call on Curry. That's his first foul. Some changes for Charlotte. Johnson, he's checked in for Reed. And Hersey Hawkins subbed in for Newman. Hawkins against Caruso. Johnson, a wide open look. Nice shot from the wing.
And Johnson can just flat out get it going on offense. Excellent at cashing in from there.
Here's Collins. Pass to Caruso. Collins setting the big for Caruso. Off target with his 3. Embiid with the steal. Now Caruso. Lobbed up there for Embiid. And taken away by Johnson. And here's Bogues. Pass to Curry. To the middle. And it's Johnson with the jam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hornets. Gaddison comes in for Hammonds. And it's Wingate in for Curry. Adebayo is checked in for Albuquerque. And the Hornets call time here. A big group substitution here for Albuquerque. Boozer, he's checked in for Collins. Julius Randle comes in for Franz Wagner. Smith checked in for Alex Caruso. And it's Williams in for Curry. Williams against Bogues to the inside. Here's Johnson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. They get Carlos Boozer. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
And they haven't let points get away from them at the line tonight. That's always something that'll allow a coaching staff to breathe a little easier.
Albuquerque leading by 12. Baseline J on the way. And there's J.R. Smith on the assist by Williams.
And not just a three-point shooter. J.R. proves that game in and game out.
Johnson the screen. Pass to Gaddison. Johnson with it. Over Boozer. Johnson can't get it to go. 50 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Randle. And Randle throws it down.
Randle with a great effort there, up and athletic and at the rim.
Johnson outside. And he uses the glass on the layup. Johnson's got 10.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
For Albuquerque, they've been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. And the first one drops. Some changes for Charlotte. Mourning comes in for Gaddison, and Curry subbed in for Wingate. So he gets them both. 30 seconds left in the first half. Charlotte trails by 16. And stolen by Darren Williams. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And you can see how opportunistic Williams is on the break. Very good at capitalizing in these spots.
He takes it in. Kicks it out to Hawkins. The shot. It's a very good look and converts. 1 second left. That one, no good. And so it's Albuquerque in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You have to like what we're seeing from J.R. Smith.
The burst he's had when going at the rim has been fantastic. A lot of strong finishes through 2 quarters.
This is why the best athletes in the world play this game. If he finds a hole, he rips through and throws it down.
We've got Bogues. Mourning is out there with Johnson. Then it's Curry. And it's Hawkins. And at the 3, the small forward. So that's the lineup for Charlotte. Curry, good. Curry's got the first basket of the second half here for Albuquerque.
Oh, the dish from Smith. Great basketball play by J.R.
Bogues against Curry. Bogues the pass to Curry. Here is Hawkins. Just 5 to shoot. Out to the wing. Here's Mourning. No good with the triple. Albuquerque leading by 18. Curry dishes to Boozer. Outside for Curry. Nailed from three-point land. Curry's got 10 points in the game.
Defense focused on Boozer's scoring ability, and he found an outlet with a great look there.
And the Hornets call time here.
And they're allowing too many points in the paint. Coach is going to let them hear about it.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustment.
Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Adebayo. Now, here is Mourning. Nice pass in here by Charlotte. Here's Curry with the three, and he's good on the three ball. He's got 6.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Randall from outside, and again Albuquerque with the triple.
Massively improved from the three-point line. Randall, a weapon here from deep.
Curry against Bogues. That's to Curry over Smith. Back to Bogues. Curry on the wing. And it's the Hornets, another 3.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
And Boozer gets it to go.
I love the aggressive approach right there. Boozer is impressive off the catch.
Curry against Bogues. Up top, Curry. Here is Hawkins. Johnson the screen. Shot clock at 6. Hawkins against Randall. The shot by Hawkins, no good. Albuquerque leading by 21. And they double up Embiid. Three-pointer. And again Albuquerque with a triple.
A certified bucket. J.R. Smith can catch fire in a hurry and send the defense scrambling.
We've got 1:55 left to play in the third. To the left wing. Shoots from 12. Mourning's shot is good.
Loving the confidence. Just rise and be free. And you know you can do this.
There's something to be said about knowing yourself. It allows him to shoot and shoot comfortably, even with taller defenders out there.
Boozer's gone 4 for 4 from the field. Perfect so far. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Bogues kicks to Johnson. Pass to Curry. From downtown. Rebound by Carlos Boozer. Boozer's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Smith. And then Smith with the dunk.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
Now Bogues. Scoreless thus far. Curry passes to Hawkins. Shot clock at 5. Over Randall. Rebound by Albuquerque. Smith drives in. Good for his 8th field goal. He's attempted a dozen shots.
JR going to the rim, showing that he's still got a burst of speed.
And here are the Hornets now. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Curry. Now Hawkins. Johnson the screen from outside the arc. The shot by Hawkins, no good. Smith for 3. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Johnson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Curry with the 3. No good on the shot. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Albuquerque out in front, running away with this. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate. And how about the setup this one?
What an advantage if your off guard can make plays so valuable.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Enzo in the game for Albuquerque. They've got Boozer. Curry is out there with J.R. Smith. Then there's Embiid, and it's Randall in at the small forward position.
The strength and the quickness, and now the confidence coming along as Randall's able to score.
Pass to Reed. Hawkins with it. Covered by Smith. He doesn't hit that one. Good D by Embiid. Here's Boozer, and Boozer throws it down.
And nice take from the big fella. Boozer, I like seeing him put it on the floor there and attack.
Here's Hammonds, guarded by Embiid. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Third personal foul.
And that one falls for Reed. And the Hornets making a change here. Addison's checked in. Alex Caruso, he's checked in for Albuquerque. And Albuquerque with the possession. And the dunk by Boozer.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Pass to Wingate. Back to Bogues. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Embiid with the steal. Here we go, one-on-one. And Randall throws it down.
And go back to the steal by Embiid. That ignited the break. And Joel's length is such a factor defensively.
Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Reed with a screen on Curry. Bogues against Curry. 6 to shoot. Pass to Reed. And here's Hawkins. Charlotte again missing.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down. Try to get some easy ones.
Outside for Curry. Going inside. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Down low. Stolen by Boozer. Curry is inside. Bogues defending. It's Curry. That time on the assist by Boozer. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Albuquerque.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
Well, something else that has stood out is their up-tempo offense. I mean, these guys have been on the track all game long. They're creating high-percentage looks, getting out there on the fast break.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
To end the run, and it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Charlotte making some changes. Morning's checked in for Gaddison. Johnson comes in for Reed. And Curry subbed in for Wingate. And Albuquerque with the possession. A great fourth quarter. He's giving up 2 points. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play. And Albuquerque making a change here. Adebayo's checked in. Free throw good by Curry.
And the first thing you mentioned about Del Curry, shooting. This guy has such a smooth stroke.
There's a minute 47 left in the fourth quarter. Randall against Hawkins. Over Randall. Rebound by Albuquerque. Into the lane. And Randall throws it down.
Well, got the momentum. Randall's a terror when he gets those steps underneath him right to the rack.
And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Here's Morning. Outside to Bogues. It's Curry outside. Charlotte again missing.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
Here's Curry with the three. A rebound by Johnson. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Hornets. And here's Bogues. No one near Curry as he lets it go. And he gets it to go from the high post.
And Bogues, no doubt, terrific at his ability to dish the rock. His vision is off the charts.
Randall, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here.
First personal foul, second team foul. At the line for Albuquerque, Julius Randall taking 2 shots.
The first one falls. J.R. Smith's checked in for Albuquerque. That misses, so he splits the free throws. Curry against Bogues. Pass to Curry. Hawkins with it. Warning a screen on Randall. Fires the three. Hits it from three-point range. Here's Curry. Guys, they can just sit on the ball here if they want to.
They have earned this win.
Here's Smith. Adebayo with this screen on Curry. Smith's shot is good.
Gotta know Smith is on the prowl for revenge when you sink on him. I mean, great response from the young man.
Bogues with it. And so Albuquerque takes